Hi and konnichiwa, this is Makoto from Makoto's World and welcome back to another video here on this channel. Today, my top 10 animes. I always wanted to do it and now finally have the time to it. So I have choose 10 animes and it was not easy. So this top 10 list doesn't mean what is on place 10 I didn't like so much. Everyone on this list is my top. And I would say let's start with place 10, Soul Eater. It's a classic one. It's really the classic one from 2008, 9, and this was one of the first animes I've watched in the internet. This series, the characters, I love the characters, Dr. Stein, Medusa and Co, Death the Kid. And when I think about it, this anime has everything what I love about animes in general. It has action, it has a little bit this creepiness, craziness in it. It has the comedy, it has the emotional impact, yeah, and also philosophy or psychology. And so it always plays on my heart because this was one of the first one and it's still amazing. Another one everybody will know, Madoka Magica. Of course, this one I watched later. Yeah, I watched later, and so I knew that some bad stuff will happen. A little bit why I spoil because, of course, I was older when I watched this. But this anime, it's not the typical magical girl stuff. It's getting also psychological. I love animes like this. And they have this emotional impact and it's amazing. It was really, when I watched this also 2 times. Amazing anime. The movie was, we can get it. Yeah, place 8, a Monogatari series. Monogatari, first thing I noticed, don't think, just let it in. Again, this anime is so freaking crazy. It has so many genres in it. And it has so many. I think that is the biggest anime I've ever watched. Because it's so many, not spin-offs, but different parts or series. And also when you want to watch it, it has a lot of talking. This is one of the biggest things, is really the voice acting. Respect on the voice acting. And this, of course, in Japanese dub. 7. Higurashi, or When They Cry in English. Another series that is just brain cannot deal with it. This is so the person who thought about this anime is a genius, because this is the plot, and to bring this together as a show is always what I find the impressive thing. All the characters and how it's all connected, and in the end you think, you're satisfied. You're satisfied because okay, now everything makes sense. And you know what kind of was happening, what all this meaning is. Amazing. Just amazing. On 6, School Life. The plot just hit you in your face. And this was also an anime that made me tear up a lot. School Life, underrated anime. It's so good when I now think about it and I have scenes in my head. So it's amazing. That's what I can say. This really is. It took me and it's freaking amazing. 5. Kill la Kill. Craziness. Epicness. Crazy fights. This is one of these animes. It has emotional scenes in it. Yeah, but it's so crazy and over some parts. What I love about animes, and this is what I love. It's really. That's what I can say. It's really an epic anime. Place 4, The Ancient Magi Bride. A newer anime from 2018. Beautiful. That's what I can say. This anime is so beautiful. It has this Beauty and the Beast story. That's what you can say. It's a Beauty and the Beast story alike. And they do it beautiful. 3. Zombieland Saga. The concept, basically, the idols are zombies, and you can say in episodes we will learn about the backstories, why they're dead. And there's some parts where I say, oh, this is amazing. And also the character's amazing. Of course, the amazing Yamada Tai is my favorite character. When she was there, Kotaro, just the crazy. It's amazing. What should I say about the anime? This is just, it's fun. It has good music in it. But also, it is a concept I love because it's combining two different things that normally don't fit together. This, an absurdly comedic take on the idol genre. On place 2, Made in Abuse. Made in Abuse, beautiful landscape, beautiful animation, amazing characters, but also very emotional, and holy moly, it's getting pretty, you can say, brutal. But also the characters again are freaking. That's what I love about anime like this, when there's the concepts or creating this kind of world with the visuals and then this different creatures. It's this. It gives me the Ghibli vibe. Ghibli vibes, but more brutal, you can say, more. That's what I have by Made in Abuse. And yeah. And on place 1, Steins Gate. Steins Gate, time traveling, we all know, will destroy our world. And basically that is what's happening. Steins Gate, also Steins Gate 0. And for me, this anime is amazing because of the development of Okabe. Okabe, in the beginning I really hated him. Such a jerk, and I thought, but then how he and the series getting more serious. More, okay, now in the beginning you think, it's more the comedy, it has a lot of comedy vibe, a lot of silly, but then it's getting more serious and more, okay, the turning point. And that's what I love about this anime. That's why I also love Steins Gate 0. It is a freaking amazing anime with time traveling. I think the best anime when it's about time traveling, 100%, because it just shows perfectly what can get wrong and how dangerous this can be. With when you going back in time, and then there's another timeline you creating, and it's so genius. No, I love. This is really on place 1. So here we are. 10 animes I had to choose from 100, and you could see it's pretty hard to describe them, because when I watch animes, I observe them, and in my head I say that was amazing. And when you want to see what other animes I like, link also in the video description to my anime list. I definitely want to do more anime content, reacting to anime trailers, reacting to making reviews. But that's for that. Wish you a great weekend. See you next time. Bye bye.